Welcome to the Automated Time Card Training. We are very excited for this new adventure for Northwest University. So you are currently viewing the PowerPoint presentation for salaried as well as faculty employees. So the first question that we are typically asked is, what is new with the automated time cards? We're so glad you asked, because we're just very excited to tell you. So what will happen now is that you will be recording your CLV hours only. You're not going to be recording how many hours you work each day. You're only going to be coming in and doing your time card and reporting those hours that are reflective of your vacation hours and your sick hours. And we do recognize the fact that the faculty, there are only just a limited number of individuals who actually utilize the time card for recording their sick time. So if you are one of those individuals, this is how you would record it. You will no longer use the salmon colored paper that you have been turning into payroll. Instead, you will be logging into the ADP portal and you will be inputting your sick time. So you will also be recording it during the pay period that you take it. You are not going to be recording it for a prior period. So for example, you will start your first time period that you will be reflecting on your time card will be May 21st through June 4th. You're going to be only coming in and recording your CLV hours, only your vacation and your sick. You will automatically be being paid for any regular hours that you have worked. So you will only be able to input your CLV used for the time period that you took it. You can no longer go back and record it into a previous period. You're going to be recording your time electronically. You're going to be submitting it for approval electronically. No more paperwork. Hallelujah. You are not going to have to track down your supervisor to have them sign your time card. You are not going to have to be placing your time card either in the inter-office mail or walking it down to Nancy Redfield's office. It's all going to be electronic. On the Eagle website, on the Accounting Eagle website, you will find the new payroll pay periods being reflected on there. So that is a change in the time periods that we'll be using starting on May 21st for the payroll. So it will be a period from May 21st to June 4th. The second pay period will be that you will be recording information for will be June 5th through June 20th. And it will go like that for the entire time going forward. So the first pay period is going to be typically from the 5th of the month to the 20th of the month. And then the next pay period starts on the 21st and ends on the 4th. You're only going to be recording your CLV during those time frames. Any vacation that you're taking, any sick time that you need to report. There will be a few instances where you may need to estimate any CLV that you would be using early, ahead of schedule. Those are reflected on the payroll calendar on the Accounting Eagle website. You will know ahead of time from the calendar. You will also know ahead of time because Nancy will be sending out reminders of when the pay periods end, when the approvals need to be done, and in that you will also be told that you would need to estimate time if it's one of the 2 or 3 times a year that this occurs. One of the reasons it's occurring is because what we are trying to do is make sure that we are not changing the days that you will receive your paychecks. But we do need time to process the payroll. So that, again, the time periods are the 5th of the month to the 20th of the month for recording your time for CLV, and then the 21st through the 4th of the following month. The pay periods, we're changing that so that we're bringing both the hourly and the salaried and faculty onto the same pay periods. So everyone will be paid on the same days for the same time worked. And again, you can see that out on the Accounting Eagle website. There is a link to our file that shows the calendar for the pay periods. And again, Nancy will be sending out reminders for those for you and for your supervisors. And just remember that the system is automatically going to populate your regular hours worked as well as your holidays. You're only going to need to populate it for your vacation or sick or jury time that you take. So what's not changing? Your paycheck dates will not be changing. They are going to remain in the same fashion that you're used to, in that you will be paid on or near the 15th of the month and the last day of the month. You're only going to be moving slightly in order to accommodate those times when a weekend interferes or a holiday interferes with that time frame. And again, those paid dates as well as the pay periods are reflected on the accounting website, and you can see that by going out onto the Accounting Eagle website and opening up the link to the file for the calendar. So let's get started. So out on the internet, you have been asked to go out and to register or re-register for iPay/ADP. When you did that, you input the registration code NU payroll-1207. When you did that, it asked you to create your username and it asked you to create a new password. So once you have done that, then you will be sent to the home page on ADP. The reason that it's slightly different than going in and doing iPay is that now you have a combination of being able to see your pay stubs, your annual statements, and you can then see your time cards. So again, this is for the faculty and for the salaried individuals. You will come in to the ADP portal. You will click on time and attendance. You will click on my time card. You will click on my time card button again, and it is here where the only thing that you will be recording on here is if you needed to do sick or CLV in any form, whether it's sick, vacation, and then you would also indicate whether you had any jury time. To do that, you come in to the day that you need to record it, come over to the earnings code column, click in this box to get the hourglass, click on the hourglass, then click on consolidated leave to indicate that that is for your sick or your vacation, and then how many hours. And then that will update your CLV real time. The department is where your home department is, and so that is then being recorded when it gets downloaded into the general ledger and to your financial statements. So again, you come in, you click on time and attendance, my time card, and then you are only recording your consolidated leave or your jury time. Holidays and regular hours will automatically be populated and calculated for you. You do not have to put anything else in there. Then you will hit save, and then at the end of the pay period, then there will be a button that comes up here that says employee approval required. You'll click on that, you'll click OK, and it's been sent off then to your supervisor for their approval. If you wanted to, you are not required at this point at all, but if you wanted to, you have the ability to print your time card. Here is the link for printable view that you click on, Then you click on the print button and you can print your time card. This error message will not typically appear on your time card. The reason it is appearing now is just because we're in the transition period and there are some items out there that just need to be processed. This will not show up typically for you. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and click on either print or close. So again, you do have the ability to print your time card. You are not required to print it. So what else do you have the ability to do while you're in here? You have the ability, once you've sent it off, you can print your time card. You can come up here and you can print or click on My Accruals. When you click on My Accruals, it will give you the ability to see the CLV balances real time. And will show any accruals and it will show any time that you are taking. That's it. That's all that's required of the new time card process. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. This PowerPoint presentation will be out on the Accounting Eagle website for you to look at. You also have additional resources that you have at your fingertips. On the ADP site, you have the ability to go in here and click on training at any point in time, and you can get additional training beyond what we're providing to you if you want it. You also have this PowerPoint presentation will be out on the Accounting Eagle website for you to view at any time. You have Nancy Redfield with her email address and her phone number available to you. And if you've exhausted all of those and you still have questions or concerns, you are always welcome to contact me, Reba Mart, and here is my email address and here is my phone number. So that's it. We're very excited about the process. We're excited about this new opportunity to save you time, and that's it. So go have a great day, and if you have any questions, give us a call.